There's a lot to be said for being a woman.
Really?
If you're a man, and I tell you what you should buy if you're a man, that's an electric razor. Have a look at how hard it is to buy blades for a razor that you already have, but you're trying to find that sort of blade to fit the razor you have and that sort of blade. Now have a look here. How in God's name would you possibly know if that is for that, that is for that? Because I'll tell you what the dilemma is. Come here. They're letting them go. You couldn't believe how cheap they are. They're letting them go for $45, $11.25 a blade. That is $11.25. How do they do it for the price? It's a wonder they don't go to business. So I don't know if that...
Why don't you get the disposable ones?
If that is for that, or any of these, how would you possibly know what pack you're buying?
For what razor?
Look at these, they've got them locked down so you can't pinch them. Well, why would you pinch them? How much are they?
48.
$50. You get home and you think, no, they don't fit the razor.
$66.
$66.
It's a value pack.
It's what?
It's a
the
value
pack. Look here. I thought this is cheap. We've got one for $24. That's one blade in there, plus the shaver, of course. I've got 27 shavers at home and no blades, because none of the blades look, none of them fit. It's just a pointless exercise.
Well, if you keep the receipts, you can bring them back and say it's the wrong one.
Well, you've got to open them for a start to see if they're wrong, and then say you've opened them. You say, well, I have, as a matter of fact, yes. How do we know you haven't used them and put them back? I said, well, you don't. Once you get a DNA test sampler in, someone who can put me on a lie detector test. How would you possibly know? I'm going to the electrical store and buy a electric Remington. We've made our two selections. We're going to get them home and see if any of them fit the 16 different razor handles we've got. And if not...
How'd you go picking them?
Yeah. Just trial and error. So there we are. We'll put them there.
In.
There we go. So home we go.
Keep the receipts, so if you need to come back and change them, you can.
Yeah. They mightn't have $95 in the till to give us a refund on. A refund on. 'Cause that's how much they are.
Rightio.
So we're back now. Here's the razor test. So we're looking for a matching blade for that. Perfect match.
Now the difference is because of the doobie decker on the top. See, it's got a little pinhead. See?
Well, we've selected this particular packet because we think it's compatible to that. So here we go. Let's just open her up. Here we go now. I think this goes this way.
It's not the one.
Hang on. What? Don't say it.
It's the other one, isn't it?
Just a minute. We've struck gold. That is it.
So what's on the...
That's it. That is it. Look, a perfect match. So therefore, that one and that just
Yeah, that one. That one.
There's the blade. This one. Yeah. And now these. Now this is the test here. Let's open this one.
It's like Christmas.
Righto. Now would you get that out of there? So piss me off. Now we're going to try and insert that in there. Look! It's been a winner! That's like winning the lottery. You've picked those out of your ass, those, so to speak.
No, I
Do
strategically
you use
that.
this to shave your legs or anything?
No, I use the wax.
Do you? Well, look at that. It's been a success. We don't have to go and ask them for $95 back. Well, that's a winner. Look, lined up like soldiers.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Brilliant. Righto, that's it. Well done.
What are you doing?
Well, it's not what you think. I'm got the old shaving cream here, and we're testing out the new blades that we bought. I don't know why we'd have to test them, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to have a shave.
Rightio.
Looked good, didn't it? Now, just to finish off this, I'm not sure if you can read that. That says shaving gel black.
Carbon.
What?
With black carbon.
Well, before I applied it to my face, I thought if I put that on that stays black, I'll probably get into trouble for that for some reason. But I've applied it, and look, it's white. So I don't have to worry about getting into trouble by putting it on. So I know this is a bit, we're just testing one of the blades I bought. Why would I have to test it? But here we are. I'm not telling you how to shave, but look. Oh, beautiful. There we are. So everything's worked. We've got the blade, we've got the black shaving gel, which luckily didn't end up black on my face, or else we'd have the authorities after me. So there we are. So it's been a winner. Great day. Button off.